The Galactic Center, as it's called, is in the constellation Sagittarius, at around 27 degrees of that sign currently in the tropical zodiac, and around 4 degrees Sag in the sidereal zodiac. It's a supermassive black hole called Sagittarius A, a place of immense energy, 4 million times greater than the mass of our Sun, and around 26,000 light-years from the Earth. It's where stars are born and die, a place ancient cultures honored as the source of all creation. Astrologers associate the galactic center with source energy too, and with karma and justice, as it's in a sign ruled by Jupiter to do with higher mind matters like law and religion. When a planet is around the last 5 degrees or so of tropical Sagittarius, it's within the orb of this galactic center and seems to take on its karmic energy, which merges with the planet's own associations. Every year, the Sun is near the galactic center on December 18th and 19th, when it's around 27 tropical degrees Sagittarius. Since the Sun represents the leader of a country, we'd expect events on these days to reflect something significant about karmic justice for the national leader. Back in 1773, when the galactic center was around 23 to 24 Sagittarius, the leader of the 13 American colonies was King George III of Great Britain, and the event that occurred when the Sun was around the galactic center that year, on December 16th, was the Boston Tea Party, when patriots dumped over 400 chests of British tea into Boston Harbor to protest the king's unfair taxes on them, especially since they had no representation in Parliament, so no recourse to legally demand justice. King George III was very angry and doubled down on his oppression of the colonies. It led, of course, to the Revolutionary War of Independence that ended King George III's reign of the 13 colonies entirely. Fast forward to today. Let's take a look at a few transits of the Sun to the galactic center for America's current tyrant, this person. On December 19, 2017, in his first year in office during his first term, the billionaire-controlled Republican House of Representatives passed a $1.5 trillion tax bill, the biggest tax overhaul in decades, also called the tax scam, since it was a massive tax cut for corporations and billionaires, including him, while providing almost no relief to working Americans. It also added around $2 trillion to the national debt. The Sun was at 27 degrees Sag that day on December 19th, smack on the galactic center, and Jupiter, Sag's ruler, was in the bends of the nodes at 14 Scorpio, highlighting the contentious and karmic significance of this massive debt-inducing event. The Republican Senate passed the bill the next day on December 20th, and he signed it into law on December 22nd. This legislation was partly why his party lost the midterm elections the next year, since it was clear he was not governing for the benefit of most Americans,